My name is Vilja. I'm from Finland and I'm soon to be 31 years old. My base in circus arts, it's actually school base, so I have to start from the beginning. So I graduated as a dancer in 2012 from Turku's Conservatorium. In there, my main focus was on contemporary dance, but I had also a lot of experience in jazz dance, so that was my second main specialty there. And during the school, we also had some specific lessons like acrobatics and also productions where we had to learn some partnering or partner acrobatics. And there was kind of this spark between those moments. And then after my dance school, I worked as a dancer for a year. I did different kind of productions, and I also started training some circus with my friends that I knew that did circus, and we did some partner acrobatics basics. And then I decided to apply in Applied Sciences of University here in Turku to become a circus art / circus kind of director, not like a coach maybe. That's the right word, coach. And I got in. It was a surprise because I didn't think my dance background would be enough to get in there. In Applied Sciences, I focused on hand balancing, acrobatics, and specifically in acrobatics I did more dance acrobatics, and then partnering and some contortion and group acrobatics. And then I also dabbled in some aerials lura and also vertical silks and pair trapeze, like stable pair trapeze, not the flying one. And then I graduated from there 2017. Yeah. I have been working as a teacher in circus and dance fields, also a choreographer. Have done some stunts. Actually, here in Turku we had this huge production of the Lord of the Rings, where I was a part like an actor, also a stunt woman. So things, and then stage fighting, combat fighting things where you have to be more showing off how you die in a spectacular way. So I was in those parts, so actors didn't have to risk themselves. And then I have traveled a bit, and I actually visited Melbourne and find out about NICA, and then the COVID hit. So I applied during COVID also to NICA, but then it wasn't possible to get in because I was abroad, and now I'm applying again. So I didn't want to give up. I'm persistent. And I'm really expecting again studying in circus fields. I feel like I have so much to learn because the circus arts is it's still new to me. I have been dancing so many years more than doing circus arts, but I still have those really kind of how I would say, I'm really focused when I'm in training, so I feel like I have the skills and the ability to learn new things. So in NICA I would be full-time training in circus arts. I would love to have that timetable again, because all my studies, like dance studies and other circus studies, have always been such a giving practices, and I feel like I have learned so much during school and also after the school. So my life is basically evolving around circus and the training. So I wouldn't think that the full-time position practicing in a school again would be a problem for my body and mentality wise. I feel like I'm really hardworking, especially when it comes to practicing things, like when I get to around a new trick or something what I want to learn, I really kind of push myself and try always do my best to achieve those things. And then I also, because I have so much experience already in this kind of school, I know when it's when you have to kind of let it be and rest for a bit and then concentrate on another thing, and then you try it again and it might be much easier, or you might actually accomplish that thing because you have had some other training between. So I would like to continue my journey on acrobatic skills. I feel like acrobatic is such a dynamic skill, so you can combine it so well in different things, and it's really beneficial for me, especially because I have a dance background, so these skills kind of mix really well, and I like those organic movements that kind of combine together effortlessly. And then also hand balancing would be another one where I would like to get really skillful, especially because I have a lot of flexibility, especially in my legs and some on my back, so I would feel like that would be really beneficial in handstanding career. If I could get a third choice, it would definitely be a surreal. I would love to learn surreal. That was one of my first like circus acts where I was like what I saw, and I got all over my body like these goosebumps. There was this girl that did surreal acrobatics, kind of this combination, and it was just like magical, like yeah. So survey would definitely also be an option for me. So even before I applied to be a dancer or in a dance school, I had seen some Circus du Soleil's performances. I had also visited few local tours or touring circuses here in Finland, and I always find it fascinating and kind of compelling to me. So it kind of, you lose yourself to the moment, and I feel like on stage you are untouchable. So on my part, I have been really lucky when it comes to like injuries in this field. On my first year when I was studying circus here in Finland, so it was 2013, yeah, we had this touring circus act where what we were building, and I twisted my ankle, so my left ankle kind of popped. So, and it was luckily just strained, so I didn't have any, like I have to take some time off, so I couldn't get any weight on that leg, but it healed really well, so there is no problem with that anymore. I was in a car crash, or bike and car crash, where I injured my collarbone. So the other collarbone is so that it's a bit on top of each other, but actually the doctor said now it should be stronger. So otherwise I have been really well. My body is really durable, and I think my flexibility helps a lot, especially when it comes to like injuries that happen when you are kind of tired and training. I know my limits because I have went through so many schools already. So for me, I train when it is actually beneficial for me. So if I don't get in NICA, I don't know. Well, I have a lot of different things that I have going on in my life. So I draw a lot, and I'm slowly trying to get myself a tattoo gun. I'm saving up for it. So I would like to start doing some tattooing. Then on the other side, I want to stay in the kind of theater fields, and maybe I was also thinking applying to the staging side, so doing all the props and like maybe like choreographing or something like this, but I would like to get my artistic view seen in somewhere, just more in this kind of like stages than just in like a circus or dance schools. I feel like I have a passion for it and I wanna get it out. I'm not that good with words, but I'm really good at producing ideas into these big artistic views.
Hey.